Oh, that's pretty. What? Successful YouTubers learn these lessons. That sounds like clickbait. Huh. That's some nice music. What's this guy doing?
Well, hello again.
Hi.
It's been a year since I started this silliness.
Holy crap.
And, what have I learned?
Probably not much.
I've learned how to do this. I've learned that...
The hell's that by your eye?
That little scar by my left eye. Yeah,
Holy crap.
right there.
That's some good resolution.
More noticeable than I realized. And, okay. So, we've learned that we gotta stay hydrated.
Right.
And we should remember to count our pennies, because if you think you're gonna make money quick on YouTube,
Oh.
yeah. You can have good ideas, but equipment matters.
Yeah.
If you think spending $500 or $1,000 on equipment to start a business that likely won't see returns, like most businesses, for 2 to 3 years minimum, chances are YouTube is going to be daunting. It's going to make you nervous. You're going to be, well, why?
Like,
Oh, I only have 5 subscribers. Why do I?
subscribe.
Oh, I got 7. I'm excited. I got 2 in one day. You're
It
really going to have
froze.
to try to stay calm.
Crap.
Create because you want.
Why didn't you edit that crap out?
Create because you love to do
It froze,
the
man.
job, even though you're not making anything on.
This guy's. Oh,
You
okay.
know, let the enjoyment of creating
What the hell's
be
that
what you
dot
learn.
that keeps bouncing around? You get a crappy camera.
I've taught myself a few programs. I've taught myself to mess around with the cameras and how to use them in different ways, different filters. And of course, I have crappy equipment.
Yeah, you do.
You know, the 2 cameras that you saw in this video that I had, I bought almost 10 years ago.
That's
You know,
old.
they're 30 frames per second. They have built-in mics. And as you can see by the quality there,
Eh.
My computer, I built it about 10 years ago. Yes,
Yeah, you
it's a
did.
quad core, but it runs at like
You
2.9
upgraded it.
gigahertz. It's,
Yeah.
What else? My mouse jumps all over the place, so I'm constantly
Sucks.
deleting things or
Yep.
clicking twice when I really don't want to. And I could open it and clean it for the, 11th time. Yeah.
You're lazy. Yeah, I get it.
So understand, if you're looking to get into this job to make money quickly, highly unlikely. Now there's some tricks out there that people will tell you, find a niche. You know what? If you read my screen name,
I did.
RD Autistic Skew,
Uh-huh.
I don't really fit into one little box very well.
The fuck
You
you
know,
do?
it's like trying to put the trapezoidal peg into the rhombus hole. It just doesn't quite work.
And it froze again.
Well, actually, it could depending
What the
on
hell's
size
going on?
of the thing.
That's
And
just wrong.
that's a little, insight into who I am.
Yeah.
Tell me
you
something.
can see who
that's
you are.
not
Look at
possible.
look
I'm
at the
gonna
face.
Try to figure out why.
Look at the face.
You know,
That's cute.
Does it consume me day in?
You gonna
day out?
unfreeze
No.
or what, man? Come on. Thank
And I would strongly suggest that is something for you to focus on. What else do we know? First year in, I've made a few videos.
you. Mhm.
I think I've made about 3 times as many videos
At least.
than what you see published on this channel. So that's something to keep in mind. And probably about the same, like 3 times as many, published videos I've also deleted
Yeah, trash.
that I haven't even saved in a folder somewhere.
That's what trash
So,
is.
which means I've probably made around 120 videos, varying in lengths from 53 seconds, because those are shorts. That's a whole nother idea, but not a bad one. Up to I think my longest one was like 47 minutes, something like that.
At least.
And that's something to keep in mind. If you think you're going to put out 2 videos, or even 9 videos, or even 20 videos, and how somehow that's going to make you an internet sensation overnight, it's highly unlikely that's going to happen. Your best way of becoming an internet sensation overnight, honestly, is if Mr. Beast and his crew, turn around and tell people in one of his videos, hey, check this person out. Chances are you'll have, several thousand, if not tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe 1 million or more, depending if you can actually make somewhat decent content, nearly overnight, within a few
That's some
weeks.
power, man.
That's the type of pull that his brand has, which is immense. I'm really excited to see what he does as he grows and matures, and his crew grows and matures into the future. They're doing some great things already. Check him out, Mr. B's Philanthropy, Mr. B's Gaming. He's got a bunch of channels.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, so do I. I've just only posted on this one. You know, people can either present who they are as a person, or they can present a brand, an entertainment idea, music, what have you. That's the niche that you hear talked about a lot when when you're looking at videos such as this one.
Right.
How do you become a better channel? How do you start from scratch?
Do you really ever?
So what I'm focusing on is the reality of it. Mr. Beast started a long freaking time ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Check it out. Check out some of his early videos where he literally counted to like 10,000 or something. That was a whole video. I think it lasted like 8 hours. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know what counting is.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was a young man. I think he was like 14 or something.
I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? But he had aspirations. He had drive, motivation, and he went with it. And now he's a multimillionaire. Well, actually, I'm refraining from saying that. I technically have no idea what the man makes. I don't know. I'm guessing. From my understanding of finance, I have a degree in it. Anyway, if you believe that you can't make videos because you have crap equipment, that's not true. I'm living proof of that. I'm a year in. I haven't really put a lot of time into it. I'm trying to get more consistent because it is now a hobby that I'm going to start developing into more.
More. That's big.
And other channels and so on and so forth. It takes work.
Yeah.
I'm a one-man team. That's something else to think about. The larger, Mr. Beast type channels, a few other people, PewDiePie, I'm not actually subscribed to him. I have seen a couple of his videos. Sniper Wolf, she does some really cool things. She got, her own shtick going on there. The Boed sisters do some chess ones that I like. Ducky 3D's great with Blender, graphic artist. CG Matters, another one. Default Cube, he's got 2 channels that I follow. He explains, again, Blender and graphic arts. He's very good with math. And I could go on and on. Smithy Fitness, I really enjoy his martial arts side of things as a martial artist myself. And then there's this guy, Sam610, which is one of the first people I've connected with on YouTube as a co-creator, or another creator, I should say. And I like his personality. I like what he's trying to do. I like his creativity, and so I've kind of learned some from him. I did one of his challenges, which was so cool. I won that, and there was only 2 entries, and the other one was his child, and he said I won. That felt pretty cool. I felt broken at it because I'm like, I don't know if I could have done that. I've been like, dude, I like your video, but it's my kid. Fuck off. You know what I mean? I don't know. But either way, I like his creativity. I like the way he puts things together. It's obvious that he's really working at it. He's trying to increase his craft. And that's what I think it comes down to. There's a guy, Penguin Charlie, we call him. Well, listen to me like I know him. Yeah. But Penguin 0Z, something like that. Penguin Z0. He's another one. He's really, off the cuff, but when you see certain videos, you can kind of see his true personality come out, and I think he's decent. I think he's got, good stuff going on. Yeah. I happen to follow some, movie stars that I happen to like, or
Ryan
other
Reynolds.
people like that I won't get into. And my point here is, get to the friggin' point.
Wish you would.
There's a huge pool of people who decide to create.
Huge.
Some have a team. The larger you are, the more likely you are going to need a team.
That's a lot of work.
Now, there's an old cliche you might have heard. It's, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
I've heard that.
And implemented here is I wanted to learn the ropes. I'm a fairly intelligent guy. I know about computers. Like I said, I built the one that I use.
You didn't build this, you upgraded it.
So I figure that I've learned, OBS, Blender a little bit, and GIMP, and F-Spy, and of course YouTube in general. Looked into Twitch a little bit of Twitter, a little bit of Instagram, a little bit of Reddit. Obviously I kind of already knew Facebook, and no, I'm missing some Discord. So I've put time in to just do the crappy little stuff that I do.
This is
Now,
kind
do
of
I
bad.
plan on having better stuff coming out?
I
Sure.
hope you're fine.
But again, my expectations are realistic. Could I be some, world-changing person? I think I could. I think I have the heart and the mind and the dedication for something like that. Is that
Agreed.
likely to happen? I'm a statistician of sorts, and so stay hydrated and down to pennies. Because, however,
Yeah.
that should never deter you. If you
It doesn't,
want to
no.
create, you're an artist,
Yes.
and that means create. Somebody is going to enjoy what you have to share. There's, around 7 billion people on the planet.
It's a lot. And it
It's kinda like
freezes
dating.
again.
You're a guy that likes,
It's gonna freeze.
A particular person, male, female, whatever, and
So
they
sick.
don't like you. Well, yeah, that might hurt, but usually as teenagers,
Do
you
this
kind of learn
overlay
to
'cause
live
it
with the
frees.
idea of, hey, I might like this person, but they're not interested in me in the same way. Sometimes you might become friends with them.
Right.
Sometimes they might ridicule you, make you feel foolish, and make fun of you.
That's
Who knows
me.
what the case may be? I personally say just try to be nice to people.
I tried.
There's some zippies out there.
Oh,
Trust
yeah.
me, I know a few. But I didn't live the life that they live to become who they are. So be compassionate, be patient. If you're an artist, somebody that wants to create on YouTube, then do it. That's the biggest thing that I've learned in year one of deciding to start YouTube.
It's
I
inspiring.
started
man.
in, July 31st of 2020 was my first creation. It was called Early Blender Creations. I
remember
just started
that shit.
teaching myself to program Blender, which is an amazing program.
Yeah, it is.
And I really enjoyed the past year. And now I think I might have to put a little bit of real effort into this and open up the other channels. So I should be posting on this one at least, I'd say, once to 7 times a week. But I am also going to do some on the other channels.
That'd
And
be
I
cool.
hope that I may see some of you that watch my stuff, that like it, or maybe you share it with other people. But this is literally one of the largest communities on the planet.
It's a big one.
If you're including only humans, because obviously a community of insects, of ants, let's say, outnumber us to, quadrillions to the 7 billion we have. But if we're talking about human beings,
Not armadillos.
then I would
Llamas.
strongly suggest that you try not to lose your train of thought, because then you look silly in front of the camera. And if you look silly in front of the camera, you might be embarrassed. Luckily, I don't really get embarrassed. So, I could rewind what I've already recorded
Don't
to let
bother.
you know what it was that I want to let you know, but this is a raw video of my first year,
What the-
and so
Whoa.
I'm not going to.
Raw. Shot
Stay
one
hydrated.
take. What did that say?
And embarrassed. So, I could rewind what I've already recorded to let you know what it was that I
Said
wanted to let you know, but this is a raw video of my first year, and so I'm not going to. Stay hydrated.
We missed it again?
This is a raw video of my first year.
Oh,
and,
that's what it
so I'm
said.
not going to.
Dumbass.
Stay hydrated.
Okay. I don't know if that was worth it.
Pennies. Damn, I wish I could remember what I was going to say.
Yeah, me too.
There's no reason not to start.
Oh.
Now, a lot of you have phones that record far better than what my PC
My phone's
computer
10 years old too.
And that's good. Good for you. But understand, equipment should not be a barrier to at least try.
Try
Get
it.
some stuff out there. You never know. I have not started this channel with the intention of becoming a multimillionaire or even supporting myself. I started this channel because I wanted to see what YouTube and some other various programs were all about. I have an inquisitive mind.
Yeah, you do.
I'm an artist of numerous styles and ideas. I like philosophy, I like theology, I like numerology, I like astrology, I like astronomy, I like biology. What the fuck am I talking about? I still haven't remembered what I was going to share with you guys, so let's just move on. Beyond staying hydrated and counting your pennies and recognizing that equipment should not be the thing that stops you from creating, there is an emotional connection. You're trying to build a community so that you can see your channel grow.
Okay.
And if your ulterior motive is financial, that can be even more discouraging. It's highly unlikely, unless you find one of the little niche type things and go through the work to do keyword searches and this and that and so on and so forth, which I fully understand how to do. It's just not my style. I'll stay true to myself and either change things or I won't, and either make money or I won't.
Not yet.
And I'm okay with that. And that's something I would strongly suggest that you do before diving too deep into YouTube or other social media platforms where you might get to take money.
That's some good advice.
Which is, be okay with the idea that you may not complete your goal. And that's okay. Not trying,
You gotta try.
You know, like, Have you seen my parody song, Blue Betty?
I have.
Caravan? Hey, Blue Betty. Yeah, check it out. It's kind of cool. If I remember, I'll put a little thing over here somewhere to... Over there? That's over there. And, what else have I learned? I've learned that it's really easy for me to procrastinate.
Ain't that the truth?
I will go on YouTube with this intention of making videos, and then I'm watching somebody else's videos. Or, as I said before,
Watching my own.
I make 4 videos in one night over the course of 7 hours during sleep apnea. I'm up till 4 in the morning, and then I don't publish anything.
Yeah, I was gonna throw this
Because
out.
I am trust me, I am
Probably
my
should.
own severest critic. I've really come a long way in the 1 year of being up to one, just look at the camera with no sunglasses on. Although I'm sure sometimes I'll wear them again. I mean, I have an idea. You know, I noticed that they have some major reflections because of where I have my computer screens. I don't have the anti-glare and all that. However, I've learned a lot about myself as an artist, as a creator. I think that I can make good art. I can make somebody laugh. I can surprise somebody with re-editing skills or what have you. But something else that I really want to do is to help educate people in areas that they're
Careful.
less educated or maybe being misinformed. So based upon that, understand that there will be new channels that I will be plugging here in the coming, I don't want to say days, because it might be months or weeks, but it's coming.
Nice.
And I'm here to stay. I've decided after 1 year of time that I would make a decision whether or not I want to continue putting in the time, because I know now I'll say an average, I probably put in 4 hours a week doing things, because some weeks I'm putting in 35 hours and other weeks I'm putting in no hours. Real life is real life, and it is what it is. So for an individual to want to utilize YouTube full time as what is his name?
Roberto Blake.
Roberto. I know I have.
What are you doing? I just told you. Roberto Blake. Roberto Blake.
Sorry, I'm looking for something.
I'm sorry.
Hey. Just what is that? Roberto Blake. Yes.
Told you.
He has some very interesting YouTube videos that you can check out, and he's another one. I like his style. I like his editing. I think is okay. I would love to see him do less jump cuts. Personally, maybe I got issues with that, because of my autism. I don't know, but I think his personality seems solid. He's obviously very educated in his craft, which in this case is teaching people how to, grow their channel, make passive income, and some other great ideas, regarding YouTube or online business in general.
Right.
Print on demand, what have you. Depends what you're into or want to learn. But he has some really good videos. There's another one to check out. And the idea behind being a creator is it's not going to be easy. If you think that, hey, I'm going to be I'm going to be a creator because I've heard, blah 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 over on TikTok became an overnight sensation doing a little dance, and all of a sudden they have 100 million views. Well, yeah, that's possible, but this ain't TikTok. This is YouTube, and there's a reason YouTube is creating shorts. It is because of the platform, TikTok. I'm pretty certain of that. They want to make sure they hit another demographic because YouTube is a business. So I don't feel that the long format is going anywhere soon. Because as people get older, I think they're more apt to have a longer attention span to actually listen to something longer than 43 seconds or 53 seconds or 21 seconds. Those are fun. Yeah, sure, they'll kill time when you're riding on a bus to school or something like that. But as an adult, hopefully you're taking some time to educate yourself beyond the 8 to 12 years or 14 years that maybe you took in school. You learn some street smarts. You travel a little bit. Date, own a pet, own a plant, clean your house, wash out your fridge, scrub your toilet, the normal, every mundane thing that people should do. By the way, brush your teeth, wash your hands, sanitize, be smart. I don't know, people. Year one, I like it. It's going to be a lot of work if I want to accomplish what I want to accomplish, which is change the world for the better. So cool. Be on the lookout. Sick Man and the entire umbrella brand underneath that name, as well as RDP Stocks, which will be a political channel, basically. And nothing but love for you all. If I've ever hurt you, I humbly apologize. It was not intentional and malicious. If you know me and you care about me, I love you too, and thank you for being here. And for those few special people that that know like me, that guy, I miss you. I know I haven't been around a while, helping Mom out, keeping her safe in this whole COVID, bullshit. And I'm still here. We're gonna be sitting on that porch one day, and to be able to do that, I gotta make money. And to be able to do that, this is one of the avenues I'm using. So.
They ain't made no money yet.
Hope to see you guys again. Have a good night. Good luck. And keep creating.
Keep creating.
Are you still looking at me even though I'm looking over there? Oh, man, that's got to be so ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm a little bit of a zippy. But, all in all, obviously the video, it froze a couple of times. It was shot in one take. I wanted to do it raw, one take, and decided to do an overlay of me laughing, pointing at myself, doing one take. And I don't know, keep creating, and we do the best we know how. So the number one thing that I learned first year is that you will be your own worst enemy if you choose not to start, not to create. It's like they say in basketball, you miss every shot that you don't take. You can apply that to almost anything in life, like for real. You know what I mean? Like, I wish nothing but the best of luck, and hopefully a little bit of skill, and yada yada, schmackety yakety, and snip schnop, and see you later. Wait, what? Fuck you too.